What's up, YouTube? Please excuse the dim light. Got a migraine and shit. Um, so I just posted and shared a video on something curious. Okay, I've never seen somebody wire something into the distributor and then a security feature on a Pathfinder. Never seen it. My buddies and I were arguing about it for like 25 minutes, and we were all gonna rack up each other upside the head. Oh, it was bad. But anyways, we woos. You know how it goes. But the problem is somebody took a wire of some kind and wired it to the hood security switch as well as the distributor. Now that's two wires, one connecting to the distributor and one connecting to the hood security switch, and then running back into through the firewall into the wiring harness underneath the dash. Now, I myself have never seen that. We've been having tons of security issues with the Pathfinders from 97 to 99. My buddies owned multiple of them, and it's always the same issue. It's always an electrical issue with the security. The first one we redid the rear suspension like we did on mine, and something shorted and we couldn't figure out what it was. And then come to find out on a different Pathfinder, it could have been the terminal switch where the terminals plug into the main fuse box on the positive terminal. Malfunction. Apparently the piece melts and from overheating or something, and it loses connection. Had we known that, we would have never gotten rid of it because that was a top of the line running Pathfinder. But once again, simple electronic features, and when you have people who don't really understand electronics and whatnot, and then the repair manuals don't explain anything about the electronics, like, so you don't get everything that you need when you're trying to learn how to do things to save yourself money as a hobby. But anyways, back to the wire. The wire, it somewhere in the firewall, like through the sheathing of it, it turns into like a four spliced wire, like a four wires. It goes from 2 to 4, and I scratch my head on it. Like I say to myself, what was this dude thinking? What's he bypassing? But what we learned was we disconnected it from the old distributor that we were trying to replace to see if that was the issue. Well, it may or may not be the issue. But the funny thing is like the security light that blinks was blinking after we disconnected it and it powered everything back up. Except for we were still having the same security malfunctions. Um, and we were still getting the like jump timing type running. It's really hard to describe. It just kind of like makes me think and wonder, because I'm not an electronic geek. I don't know anything about electronics really. Only what I read, what I can comprehend. I'm a hands-on gearhead. I can navigate roads better than anything fucking, you know. It kind of baffles me. I'm kind of curious. I know nobody checks out this page because, well, whatever reasons, it's not interesting. Maybe I just don't tag or title things right. But, like, if you're out there and you do stumble upon this, and you see that video and you check out this one after, I'm looking for just a, like, straightforward idea of what they were trying to bypass so I can find the electronic issue so I can annihilate it and then have it for future reference. My friends and I, we buy the Pathfinders, just try to keep old cars on the road. I'm a Nissan guy. I guess in the spiritual world we call it setting sun. Like, you let the setting sun decide what you look good in, so that's what I do. Apparently setting sun says Nissans all the way. So that's where I'm at. But so it comes down to the fact at hand. This is an electrical wiring issue in a 98 Nissan Pathfinder with a VG33E. Wire was hooked to a regular wiring harness under the dash. Can't figure out which where or however. And then, as well as hooked to one of the distributor wires and the hood security sensor switch. I don't know if they're trying to bypass the switch or rig it so it works. So if there's anybody out there that could come up with a good idea, good help, that'd be great. If not, oh well. Thank you. It was worth a try, and peace. Have a good night.